The cake sat on the kitchen counter until the wax pooled into uneven lakes around the base of each 34. No one sang, no one knocked. The apartment stayed exactly as quiet as it had been at 11:59 the night before. I called her at 4:17 p.m., because that was the hour we used to call each other on birthdays when I still believed the ritual meant something mutual. She picked up on the fourth ring. "Hi, sweetheart, everyone okay?" I asked, neutral, giving her the easiest exit ramp. A small laugh, bright, impatient. "Oh, we had more important plans. You know how it is. The cousins were in town. We couldn't miss it. You understand?" I didn't say anything, not because I was gathering courage or plotting. I simply had nothing left that wanted to become sound. She waited 3 seconds, then added, "Anyway, happy birthday whenever. Love you." The line went quiet before I could decide whether to say it back. I set the phone face down, looked at the cake again, but then I opened my gallery and scrolled backward 2 weeks. There was the photo, 6 of us crammed around the tiny table at La Cocina on a random Tuesday. Elena had insisted on candles even though it wasn't anyone's birthday. Javier filmed the whole thing on his phone like it was evidence of joy. Priya smudged frosting on my cheek and laughed until she snorted. We looked ridiculous and alive. I cropped it square, no filter, just the truth of that night. Caption: best birthday celebration I could have asked for. Thank you to my real family, near and far, who always show up when it matters. Grateful every day. I hit post. Not angry, not triumphant, just finished pretending. The first notification came 11 minutes later, a heart from Elena. Then Javier's comment, round 2. When Priya sent a string of fire emojis, someone I barely knew from work liked it. The small, ordinary tide of people who had never once needed me to beg for their presence. Then the family chat lit up. "Mom, 4:52 p.m. That photo is from weeks ago. Why are you posting it today?" "Dad, 4:04 p.m. T, this is embarrassing. Take it down." "Sister, seriously, passive-aggressive much?" I read each one once. Then I turned off notifications and went to water the plants on the balcony. At 7:38, the doorbell rang 4 times, sharp. Official, the way my father knocks when he's already decided the conversation will be short. I opened the door. They stood there in the hallway light. Mom in the navy coat she only wears to look put together. Dad holding his keys like a weapon he hasn't decided to use yet. My sister half a step behind, looking anywhere but at me. "You made us look like monsters," Mom said first. No hello, no sorry we missed it. I leaned on the doorframe. "I posted a picture of people who came to see me, that's all." "You know exactly what you did," Dad cut in. "The way you worded it, my real family. Everyone's calling us now. Aunt Linda, your cousin Marco, they think we abandoned you." I nodded slowly. They drew their own conclusions from the facts. Mom's voice cracked half an octave higher. "We were busy one day out of the year, and you turn it into this." I looked at her for a long beat. "You laughed when I asked if you were okay. You said you had more important plans. I didn't invent that part." Silence stretched thin between us. My sister finally spoke, quiet. "You didn't have to make it public." "I didn't make your absence public," I said. "I made my presence elsewhere visible. There's a difference." Dad took 1 step forward, voice dropping. "Take the post down, tonight. We'll come over tomorrow, bring dinner, I'll make it right. But this," he gestured vaguely at the hallway, at me, at the whole evening, "this stops now." I felt the old reflex rise, smooth things over, keep the peace, be the one who bends. It flickered, then settled again. "No," I said. Mom blinked. "What? I'm not taking it down, and tomorrow doesn't work for me." Dad's jaw flexed. "You're really going to do this over one missed birthday?" "It isn't one missed birthday," I said. "It's every time I waited for someone to choose me back. I'm done waiting." No one moved. I stepped back inside. "I'm glad you're here, but not like this. Not because the optics hurt more than my feelings did." I started to close the door. Mom reached out, palm flat against the wood. "We're your family." I met her eyes. "I know. That's why this hurts." The door clicked shut, not slammed, just shut. I stood there listening to them on the other side, murmuring, arguing among themselves, footsteps retreating, then pausing, retreating again. Eventually, the hallway went quiet. I walked back to the kitchen, cut a slice of the cake that had waited all day, and ate it standing at the counter. It tasted like sugar and cinnamon and the smallest, cleanest kind of relief. The post stayed up. They didn't call the next day or the day after. A week later, Elena texted, "Dinner at my place Saturday, no candles required." I wrote back, yes, and for the first time in years, the calendar in my head felt like it belonged to me alone.